Hello there, Andy Farquharson here, and super excited for you to join us for this video series where we're going to take you through a guide to selling your business to your employees with a better Monday. So to kick you off, what we're actually going to do is run through a little bit more about what is a better Monday. So looking, and that has immediately stopped working. There we go. So that's now working. All right. So we're going to stop that, or we're going to re-record that. Hi there, Andy Farquharson here, and very excited to be with you to take you through this guide to selling your business to your employees. This is going to be a short playlist to enable you to understand all the different aspects of a transaction, thinking about the journey, how to think about it, the alternatives, and then even what would happen to your company post the transaction. But as we sort of get going, before we really dive in, what I want to do is just give you an introduction to a better Monday. What we do is we buy these great SMEs like yours and transfer the ownership to the employees. We follow this very simple approach where we align on what it is that you'd like to get from your exit around your goals, your legacy, and your financial requirements. We then make that acquisition, then optimize your business, and then progressively transfer the equity to the employees. And our aim is to be able to continue to rinse and repeat, so we continue to reinvest and drive that over time, because we've got a big mission. We want to create 10,000 employee owners and transfer 6 billion of equity to European workers over the next 20 years. And so to do that is going to take a little bit of time, but also ensures we need to go and really make these companies thrive. Okay, because without a thriving company within an employee-owned mindset, we actually don't receive our exit, which limits our ability to reinvest in the next opportunities. So hopefully that gives you a good understanding of where we're coming from and where our motivation lies, which is truly in helping your company to thrive within the new employee-owned mindset and ownership structure, and also enable your employees to continue to be fantastic stewards for your brand as you and your company as you depart and they take the reins, because that is the only way that our business model works, and it's also the only way that we can continue to drive towards this impact that we've got here of these 10,000 employee owners. Okay, so why do we care so much about employee ownership? Okay, like the big reasons around the why of employee ownership, a lot of that comes down to what is the impact of them. And this has been backed by over 50 years of empirical research. We know that it's better for owners like yourself. Like we know that it helps maintain your legacy. Your company isn't going to be changing names. It isn't going to be changing location. You're going to be rewarding your loyal staff and giving back to the local communities. Secondly, we know it provides better outcomes for workers. Not only is there increased engagement for work, engagement and satisfaction at work, there's also much stronger financial outcomes. Employee-owned businesses pay more. They actually get more money, that they're actually building equity within the company. And that company is performing better. I mean, you've obviously built a great business that's lasted the test of time, but businesses under the employee ownership model have higher productivity, are more resilient in downturns, and prove to be more innovative. This is just the data that's helping us understand, like, once we've got a new ownership mindset and we leverage the collective power of the number one asset within these organizations, which is the people, leads to much better outcomes. And then lastly, we see that employee-owned businesses are better for society. And the companies are now rooted in the local communities forever. They're now maintaining their existing supply lines, maintaining their existing customer relationships, and they're continuing to give back to these local communities at a higher rate than their other employee-owned peers. Okay, so in our next video, as part of this series, we're going to dive into employee ownership versus the alternative options that are out there. We'll see you there.